What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So I thought the Fed told us that, and the news and the media, they've been telling us that the economy it's pretty good right now. It's not bad. Well, I was on my way home and I saw a restaurant with a sign. Do you see this? Slapshots. It says closing, or it's already closed. Closing August 11th. Thank Biden. Wow. Which is sad that another small business is closing down. But, you know, Biden and Harris's policies, I mean, they really haven't helped. And I don't even know that it's them, to be honest. I think that they are just literally puppets for the Federal Reserve and the big banksters. They are just doing their will. Even Trump is starting to say things that are making me question him. Like we're going to become the crypto capital of the world. I mean, are we that stupid? And we wonder why the wealth gap is widening? And we keep blaming capitalism for it? Are we that dumb? God, we need to go back to... We need to be the constitutional money capital of the world. Oh my God. And I've noticed, right, I used to, like, when I was getting ready to buy my house, I wanted to hold off, I wanted to wait, because all I saw was the housing market's gonna crash, the housing market's gonna crash. And I noticed they do this, right? So right now, what is the narrative? Right now, all you can see is October, you know, the stock market always crashes in October. The stock market's going to crash, it's going to crash, it's going to crash. And you see Bitcoin pulling back and stock market selling off a little bit. They're just going to wait until everybody's out and it's going to launch even higher. I am buying this fucking dip. I'm going to buy more crypto, I'm going to buy more stocks. There's no way the Fed is going to let this market come down until the election. There's just no way. So I'm gonna continue to buy the dips. But once the election happens, I would say all bets are off from there. But I mean, even if there is a crash, that's just going to be another opportunity for the Fed to just print and throw money, and it will just go right back up and go even higher. I mean, it seems like they're trying to push us into hyperinflation. So if we get into hyperinflation, the stock market, crypto, all of that stuff is going to go through the roof. But I do have the majority of my money outside of the system because I don't trust them. I've been trying to stack real, tangible things. But I diversified a little bit, you know. Housing, silver, gold, copper, palladium, food, water, toilet paper, real hard assets, you know what I mean, that you can wipe your real ass with. Something of value. Because without copper, yeah, think about all the things in our house that has copper and silver and all that. It's crazy. But yeah, we're gonna keep trucking along here. Speaking of constitutional money, let's make some. So I'm gonna start with 60 grit to get the 40 grit scratches out. Just focusing on the sides and the top. I'm not touching the corners yet. I do the corners with 220. But I will hit something if it's like something sticking out or something. I'll whack it with the 60 and just flatten it. These four, yikes, dude. I need to, those things are screaming hot. So the 40 grit scratches go this way. So then when I do the 60 grit, I come in like this. You know, so that it's spinning that way and we're scratching the opposite way. And then once I don't see any more scratches, then I bring and I use the left edge and come across and bring the scratches back this way. Alright guys, so we went down there for like an hour. I got four were kind of almost done, but we got all of these up to 220, ready for pencil lines, stamping. I reweighed all of these ones, and they passed with flying colors for weight. They are over what they need to be. Comfortably over what they need to be. But this one, yeah, do you see that? 1.79, and sometimes it says 1.78. That sucks. You know, I brought this all the way pretty much to the finish line, and it's light. So now we have 8 bars to remelt. Well, you know, my buddy's here from Arizona, and I honestly don't think he believed me, because I told him, like, I work, and I work a lot, because I'm getting after it right now, because I'm working towards a bigger goal. I don't always want to be working like this, but right now I am, because I am working towards something bigger, and I'm not going to stop until I get there. And I was like, and we're the same age, the exact same age, 3 days apart. So if you want to drag yourself out of, you know, literally everything he owns is in this room. Bag of clothes, bed. Everything else in here is mine. TV, that stuff, the light, yeah. Couch is mine, this is mine, but clothes, bed. That's what he has. And a lot of credit card debt. I'm like, you want to get out of that? It's going to take some hard work. You're going to have to get inventive. And you're going to have to get after it and not just sit around and wait for everything to just come to you. You're going to have to go seek. Get inventive. Figure it out. You know what I mean? So I'm not out of the woods yet either. I don't even think I'm close to out of the woods. But I came home today and it seemed like you wanted to kind of like shoot the shit, you know what I mean? I'm like, dude, no. Like I said, man, if I'm not working, I'm working. And if I'm not working, I'm working. You know what I mean? There's so many things to do. Work on the house, copper bars, YouTube, regular job, whatever. There's always something. And I take some time off here and there. But yeah, I don't think he quite understood, like, if you like you truly want to get out, you're gonna have to. And honestly, you know, he's got a leg up on me, because I was in his same exact shoes, except I didn't have a room and a bed. I did it from a curb. I was sleeping on the sidewalk, and I dug myself out. Alright guys, I ran to the shop this morning, and I've got a little bag here. I forgot my nail gun was at work, so I shot over to the shop and I cut all of the pieces necessary to nail the pallets together, so that'll give me a chance to take some sandpaper and soften all the edges and, you know, make them nice. And I actually had more copper crystal was being made in the meantime. So, I mean, we had what, like seven bars that needed to be redone, and there's 4 more now that we can do. So there should be, hopefully, 45 bars for this first run by the end of this. So I'm gonna set up the forge right now. We're gonna see if we can smash these out today. Trying something new to get that ingot mold piping hot. So hopefully we get clean pours this time. Oh, first one out of the forge. That's pretty good. So I went a little bit heavier this time than I did the first time, just in case a bar doesn't come out quite perfect. It gives me a little extra wiggle room for grinding and sanding, but that is within, it's not the cleanest, but it's definitely not bad. So that'll wait down here. We'll go finish the rest. Oops, there goes one of the pure copper bars into the lawn. Alright, so I think I'm gonna take flap disc. I brought it from the shop this morning. We're gonna whack these real quick and then go weigh them. You know, do the initial, you know, grinding and material removal and go weigh them, and anything again that's too close for comfort will just be deleted. But I'm hoping, we'll see. I'm hoping we're good because I went a little heavy. And here's all the pieces for the pallets, all pre-cut. And we've got to sand and break every single edge now ahead of time. It'll make things easier at the end. Alright, so that took about an hour. Oh, that feels super soft. Yeah, that's beautiful. Everything is super soft. So probably got about another hour and a half in the bag there. I think it's worth it, man. Really do. Soften all those edges, take the splinters off. Then we'll go get a can of satin poly and just bring the colors out and make sure it's satin so that it doesn't take away from the shine of the bars, but preserve the little palette things. And yeah. All right, Sunday morning, and we've got a lot to finish. So we've got all these left to get up to ready for stamping. These 4 are up to 60, so I think I'm just gonna bring all of them to 60, line them all up, and then switch to 220, blast them all again with 220, and then bring them all up. Alright guys, I really went for it today. I mean, I went down as early as I could this morning. It was like 10. And I went to town. And honestly, it felt like I was in the basement for an hour and a half. And I come back upstairs and it's 3:30, almost 4 o'clock. I was like, what the hell happened? Like, time flew. And I wasn't enjoying what I was doing or anything. It was just like, what? I was just laser focused on getting everything up to 220. Ready for stamp and get it all up here. We have 42 bars that made the cut. There was still 2. One of them was underweight and the other one was overweight, but there was a defect in a really bad spot and I had to take so much off of one side of the bar that it just looked funny. It didn't look right. So I got rid of it. And then once I got them all up here, I started stamping some more. You can see I got a bunch here in the back. It's kind of dark, but I got a bunch more stamped. And like I say, I started with the last batch was 31 bars, so I started at 32, and so on and so forth. But the second batch has the weight stamped on the sides. And I had a little pin from this thing here that pulls out of the bottom. And I was using that to make the period, like 1.5 pounds. But then it snapped and broke. So then I was using a drill bit to make the period, but it just, I don't know. I think I'm gonna go get a scratch awl tomorrow, like a metal scratch awl, and I'll use that and just hit it to make the period. But yeah, once I figured I couldn't really make any more noise from banging and sanding and grinding because it's getting late, I came back up, sat out in my kitchen, just sat there sanding away. Piece by piece. Well, I got tired of waiting for the scratch awl because it got delayed again. Yet another day. So instead of using the drill bit, I've been using a coated drywall screw. And it makes the perfect little dot. 1.5 pounds. So I just got a little bit more to do, and then we can start the polishing. I've been banging away for like a couple hours now, probably pissing people off, but Alright guys, it's Thursday night. I got another 10 bars done. Polished, cleaned, and vacuum sealed immediately. So I don't want oxygen getting to them. The first batch that I did a single seal on the side, and a lot of them were opening up. Well, not a lot of them, but there was a few that I noticed that, like, all of a sudden there was air in there again. So I didn't want to take that chance. I was going for as little plastic as possible, you know, hanging off the side of the bar. But at the same time, I don't want them to open, you know. So this time I went for a double seal all the way around. So there's just way less chance. That's a beautiful bar right there. Look at that. Oh, that is sweet. The second batch came out really good. 1.5 pounds. Yeah, then I also ran to Home Depot today. I was going to go with zip ties, but I don't know. I think the zip ties are too much. They're too thick. They're going to be hard to cut. It might damage the pallet. So I got black paracord. And we're going to try to use this to cinch everything down. Make it nice. Make it clean. I grabbed the perfect size shrink wrap so we can just shrink wrap it all up. Got more tape. I also grabbed some felt pads. I just went around and put 4 felt pads on the bottom of every pallet so it'll slide around, you know, and not scratch somebody's table or whatever, or glass coffee table. I think that's gonna be cool, man. So I could have sworn, I remember that we were getting 6 pounds or more per week off of these 2 wires in the beginning, but that has slowed way down, and there's no way. I mean, this has been in here for a full week, and it's just not, yeah, I don't know, it's not acting like it used to. I don't know if maybe because I dump out whenever I filter these, there's a little bit of copper sulfate left at the bottom that I don't try to get out because of all the sludge buildup. So I wash it out and just dump it on weeds and stuff, but I'm never replenishing it. So just to I'm gonna do both, change the wire, and I mixed up some copper sulfate, which I'm just gonna add, you know, as the water level drops. I'll just top it up with that until that jug is gone, and hopefully we get different results in a week. So we're gonna put a brand new fresh wire in both of these and let's see what happens. But this is definitely, I think this was 2 with the wire, mind you. Yeah, it's 2 pounds. Yeah, 2 pounds, 11 ounces. It's not even, and that's with the wire. And we were getting definitely 3 off the wire with a little bit stuck on there before. So, dude, this fluid was in the bucket, and look, it literally stained it. This stuff is gnarly dirty. Like, I have no idea. I've never seen one like this yet. This one's even clean. I can see the bottom. I don't know what was in those bars, but it is some nasty stuff. Dude. Oh my God. That has thickness to it. I have never seen anything like that in my life. Dude, how? Look at that. Look at that. It's insane. Those filters are amazing, but we're down to our last pack again, so I need to order a bunch more of these, which they're 16 bucks a pack for a pack of 50, and they just feel like plastic. Look, they static cling. Can't get them off. Just, it feels like a piece of plastic, but somehow, and you can't get it off your damn hand, but somehow they filter. It's madness. 3 hours. No water distilling, everything cleaned. Set back up. 7 volts. Got clean wires. And now we're gonna see if these things pick up. What do you think, Duke? Should we go get the rest of the bars and get them done? Yeah. Let's go get them done. You coming? Let's go. And that's the packing process right there. So this one's actually bought and paid for. This one's actually going to Florida. He wanted a mahogany pallet with 6 bars, and that's why I wanted to do it this way this time. Because the last time I did crates, and you could only fit 4 in a crate. Oh, I just popped the bubble wrap. Dang it! But yeah, this time you have a choice: mahogany pallet or walnut pallet. And walnut seems to be flying off the shelves faster than the mahogany. But yeah, you have the choice. Like, you don't have to stop at 4. You can do 8. You can do 12 of them. You can do whatever you want. It's totally up to you. You know what I mean? And one guy actually ordered, which I don't want to put any names out there, but you know, just in case, respect people's privacy, but these bars are going like literally clear across the United States. We have Oklahoma, Kentucky, Florida, I think Michigan. Like, they're going all over the place, which is really cool. But the guy that ordered, you know, which, thank you, by the way, I really, really appreciate it. He ordered 2 pallets with 8 bars each. And, you know, obviously I don't stop here. Like, I bubble wrap the crap out of it, tape it, stick it in the box, and I got 2 of them in one of the medium flat rate shipping boxes. Just barely. I don't know if it's gonna pass. It might, but your mailman's gonna hate you. You know, he's gonna be cussing your name all the way to your mailbox, because that box is heavy, man. It is really heavy. But yeah, I would love, absolutely love, for everybody who's getting these, if it's not too much to ask, when you get them, unpack it. That's why I kind of did it like this, right? Because you have the straps, like you would actually get a pallet with the plastic straps, and then they shrink wrap it, and plus it's going to be bubble wrapped as well, protect everything. But when you get it, you unpack it, cut the string, pull the shrink wrap off, display it somewhere in your house, at work, wherever, take a picture of it, and send it back to me through text. I would love to I'd love to share those pictures with everybody, if you don't mind, just so I can see these things clear across the United States, displayed nice and proper. You know what I mean? That's so cool. I want these to live on way past when I'm gone. That is my goal. To get the message out there that we need to go back to a constitutional money, or nothing's going to change. And unfortunately, I don't think we're going back to a constitutional money, because not too many people understand the difference. Why? They just know that the rich keep getting richer and the poor keep getting poorer. So it's right now, it's you either play the game or you don't. So, but precious metals, man, they've been screwing around with this fake money stuff, and people. That's why you see silver, gold, copper's starting to take off. Copper's kind of hitting that $5 level, but once she gets out of there, man, goodbye. And I think that's why the premium on copper is high, because when they all start to explode, copper will outperform silver and gold on a percentage basis. But then when things start coming back down, obviously copper comes back down the fastest because it's the most volatile. But they used to call the people crazy that were picking the silver change out of their coins. Alright, and now look. So, yeah, is copper next? Yeah, I think so. If we continue down this road we're headed, yeah, copper's next. But you're crazy. Oh, wait a minute. How did you know? Alright, Duke, we haven't seen much of you lately. Huh, you've been a busy boy, but we need your stamp. There we go. Stamp of approval. He likes them. Quality check passed. Well, it was nice we saw Duke for a minute anyways, He stamped the approval, and then he's off. Doing cat things. Saving the world. But yeah, it's pretty crazy, guys. Like, we had 42 bars. The video has not even been released yet, and there's only 8 bars left. So, yeah, again, email me, jayevans85@outlook.com. And if I don't get back to you right away, it doesn't mean you're not in the runnings, you know what I mean? It just means I'm busy. And the first email that comes through will get first dibs, and so on and so forth. And then if you didn't get any this time, and you can always get in line for the next run, which is going to be even bigger than this one. It's going to be about 100 pounds of bars, so it should be quite a bit. First run was 32, second run was 42 or something like that, or 30 something. And we've produced 73 bars so far. I wrote it down on the hat, so I want to keep the numbering system consistent all the way through. So I'll just cross that out next time, and whatever we make next time, we should be into triple digits really soon, That's crazy. That's a lot of work. Lots of pallets left. I'm going to try to ship everything out Monday. Anything from yesterday and today, I'm going to try to ship out Monday. And yeah, anyways, guys, get after it. Don't wait around, man. Government ain't coming to save you. Get inventive. Go do things. Make stuff up. Go talk to people. People might give you ideas, because things are going to be tough for a little while. But it looks like gold, silver, copper, real hard assets, they're blowing up. I'm expecting the housing market to come down soon, and honestly, I'm waiting for it, because I'd love my taxes and insurance to go down on this house. I don't plan on selling this house, so I don't care if my house crashes in value. I don't care. I really don't. Because I know, even with Bitcoin, right? I do think I have cryptos and I don't plan on getting rid of them. Because I feel like when the stock market actually starts to crash, it's all it is money just moves. It just moves from one place to the next. So, I mean, when the stock market crashes, it could be moving all into the crypto, gold, and silver space. And then we ride that and see what happens, and then maybe we get out. Or if I'm in crypto and it crashes, say 50%, though, then I'm going to buy more, because we know the drill. They're going to push us into hyperinflation. That's their goal. That's the end goal. That's to get us into this new digital system, so they can completely track everything, tax everything. No more cash jobs for you. So yeah, I mean, get while the getting's good and get after it. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I'm getting after it now, not tomorrow, now. And yeah, we're gonna have to just play the game and hopefully wake enough people up that we need to go back to a constitutional money. Otherwise, nothing is ever going to change. So stack real hard assets: toilet paper, food, water, paper towels, gold, silver, housing, and Duke's a liability. He is, but I like it. I like Duke. So yeah, anyways, make sure you subscribe, give me a thumbs up. See you in the next one.